Hi guys and girls, it's Russ from russharpti.com. And as you guys know, if you've been following the Facebook page, from time to time I do like to get on video and just answer some of the questions we get on the page. So today's video is for Suraj, who was posting just for some general advice on how to improve his own workouts. So Suraj, if you're watching, today's video is for you, my friend. Now what you had put on our page initially was currently you weigh 78 kilos. Now you had put in the next line, I presume you mean you want to build muscle, but you also want to lose up to 6 kilos, because the way you typed it, you put you want to lose 65 kilos. Now I'm assuming that's an error, because I don't really want to go there. We don't want to help you lose that much weight, buddy. And the workout split you've put as well, which we'll try and get that on here. So now, slight improvements you could make to this, okay? Nothing major. You're already working out 5 days a week here. You've got a pretty steady plan going. It sounds like you're determined as well. And the important thing, you're packing in a couple of rest days as well. But the people who've been following our page, I'm going to ask you, if you're watching this, what's the one thing that sticks out, one glaring thing that we should be telling Suraj to do? I quite like the idea that, the people who follow the page, there's guys and girls sat at home just screaming at the TV, tell him to train his legs! You're not doing your legs, man. You need to train your legs, okay? It's particularly if you're looking to build muscle, alright? See, a lot of people make that mistake where they just want to train up their body. It's similar with cardio, people often say, particularly guys, cardio is boring and leg day is boring. But the truth is, by training your legs, not only will you improve your strength and your appearance of your legs, so you don't look unbalanced, but also it releases natural growth hormone, which means it's going to help you get bigger everywhere else, okay? I know in your comment you were talking about wanting to build your arms and your shoulders. So again, it might seem counterproductive, but training your legs will ultimately help you do that. So big compound movements like squats, deadlifts, stuff like that, okay? Helps you all over, not just your legs. So that's the first thing I would implement there. Second thing, you're working out 5 days a week. Now, with me just telling you to train legs, what I don't want you to do is say, I'll remove one of those leg days, one of those rest days, and do legs then. Because 6 days a week, what I would prefer you to do to get a bit more of an intense workout for what you want to do is to look at putting legs in on a day where you're already training and maybe rejigging your program a little bit so that you can train more than one body part at a time. This will allow you to improve your results again, because what I would look at doing is training opposite body parts on the same day, such as chest and back. That would allow you to incorporate techniques like supersetting, particularly when you're looking to build up. I would say something like doing a chest exercise immediately followed by a back exercise. Fantastic way of just burning both muscles out to their core. Vary your rep range as well. A lot of people get stuck in the old routine of, I want to get big, so I'm going to do 3 sets of 8. Or I want to tone up, so I'm going to do 3 sets of 20. The truth is, though, I find you get better results when you vary that. You can either change the reps from week to week, so you can hit both types of muscle fibers, the fast and slow twitch. What I like to do personally, though, is to vary the reps mid-workout. So if I'm doing a set of bicep curl, rather than just do 3 sets of 6 or 8, or 3 sets of 20, I actually do both. I'll do maybe start with a set of 15 or 20, and then I'll go down to a set of 12, and then I'll do a couple of sets of 8, so that by the end, the burn you get from that, your arms and your shoulders, which is the 2 areas which you've specifically mentioned, they respond particularly well to that type of training. So that's things I would implement right away for you. Regarding supplements, and you've asked for some guides on supplements. To be honest, the basics will work for what you want. A good solid protein supplement well, you can't really go wrong there. If you're looking to concentrate more on building as opposed to losing weight, you could also look at adding in some creatine monohydrate. It's very affordable. If you want to go even further, you could add in L-glutamine for a recovery, but I would say start with protein. If you're not using anything at the moment, you'll be able to see results and you'll be able to go from there, okay, rather than spending your entire paycheck. It's not necessary. To be honest, you can get a lot. If you've got a good diet and you're training anyway, you can get very far without supplements. 5 rules we've got. I think it's 5. We'll find out in a sec when I try and remember them. for when you're in the gym, okay? 5 things which people always forget. So this will hopefully help you just take your workouts to the next level, which is what we always try to do here. Number 1, we've already mentioned, train your legs, okay? Even if you want to focus on upper body, train your legs. We've already covered that. Now, number 2, rest days. Rest days are just as important as training days. I know it's fun being in the gym and stuff, but the truth is you get the benefits when you're outside the gym. A lot of people think when they're training, that's when their muscles are getting bigger. It's not. That's when you're tearing the muscles. When you're outside the gym and you're resting the next day is when the muscles are basically building themselves back up, but the body's saying, right, I want to be a little bit bigger and stronger for next time he goes to the gym, so I can handle that type of thing. Now, if you're not letting your body rest at all, then that ain't happening. You're going to the gym and you're breaking it down again, which isn't good for you, right? It's going to hold you back too. So it's important to keep those rest days, which is why I was saying, don't just add another day in to do your legs. Don't be training like every single day. Your body needs the rest as much as you need the workout. Okay, the third one, sleep. Get a good night's sleep. Now, again, this is totally overlooked by the majority of people. When I was talking about training your legs to release natural growth hormone, this also happens when you sleep. The recommended daily amount is 8 hours. I know sometimes we can't get that because of work or other commitments or whatever, but if you can, get it. When you're training hard in the gym, it's even more important because this growth hormone, it's only really comes into play when you're in like a deep sleep, so which takes 2 to 3 hours. So if you're only getting a couple of hours a night, that ain't happening, right? So it's kind of just, it's a free way to increase your muscle building results. So do it if you can. Number 4, drink water. Okay, drink water. Most people say they drink water. I mean, I've got my bottle here, I always carry this with me. If I'm telling the truth though, right, when I first started training, way before I was a trainer or an instructor, I used to drink a little bit of water in my sessions and then pour it over my head at the end. That's pretty much just an accessory. It should be a necessity. Now my rule is if I've still got enough left to pour over my head at the end, I ain't working hard enough. Your body needs it, okay? So drink more water, okay? Number 5 we've already covered, just to vary your exercise program, vary the rep range, because that's what will get you the results. Variation is key when it comes to building up or losing weight. It's really, really important. I've got to go pick up my son now from school, so I'm going to have to cut this video short. We do have a video on creatine as well. I'll put the link up there if you want to see what that does. Check that out. But I would say for supplements for now, if you want to do supplements, start with a good solid protein supplement and you can go from there if you feel like you want to focus on building more than losing weight. Look at creatine. Okay, thanks a lot. You can catch me on Facebook as ever. Bye bye.